Ah,
Yo,
Here we go. Here we
you said
go.
beep, 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 beep,
uh-huh.
beep.
What's up with y'all? What's up with y'all? What's up with y'all?
What's going on with y'all, man?
Yeah.
Welcome back to another episode of Vibes in Convo,
Yeah.
where we are your hosts, Mr. On Key right there, always on key, never
Come
off.
on. Come
Then
on.
we got Mr. Kirk Quinn, Mr. Get It In times 10 if you want to win.
Yo,
Come
round.
on.
Anything less is a sin, you feel me?
Yes,
Come
sir.
And I'm your friendly neighborhood sequel 2297. And this week, we got some discussion. We got some stuff we want to talk about with y'all, man.
Come on.
Some real stuff we want to talk about with y'all. R&B Nerd Talk is on deck as we speak
It
right now.
is.
So come on
It
in,
is.
get comfortable, get cozy. We're about to get into this topic.
That's right.
Mhm.
For sure, for sure.
Mhm.
Key, you want to tell them what we got on?
Look. So it got very interesting as we discussed things during the week, and one of the topics that came up is the topic of the episode. Let me disclose it right there.
Oh,
Come on.
he's swinging for.
Come on.
Mhm.
Is Michael Jackson R&B music? It seems generic, right?
Yeah, I know. And I know right now our listeners probably like, well, duh.
We
I mean,
gonna
why would he not be?
we got to get all the way into that.
All
We gotta
right,
get
all right.
all the way into that. So
It's a great question.
before we do, you know what we got to do?
Okay.
What we got?
We got to go through our 3 steps. So those have been here before, those that are new,
All 3 of them.
we have 3 steps that we need you to follow right here at Vibes of Combo. Right? Step number 1 is find your place of comfort.
Mm-hmm.
That could be your bed. That could be your couch. That could be in your car.
Yeah.
That could be, your lounge chair. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That could be, I don't know, patio,
Roof.
porch.
Yeah.
He said the roof. The rooftop, if you got it like that, right?
Up on the
You got it like that. If you got a
roof.
good setup up there, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it can also be your bean
Yeah.
bag.
I'm glad you mentioned that.
Speaking of bean bags.
Speaking of the bean baggery, okay.
Is Kirk Quinn off the clock for the bean bag?
So audience, I need to share y'all some of this artwork I made. I got some fire bean bag. The last episode, they got on my head talking about we ain't seen a bean bag at Amazon. I got a bean bag for them. I got a bean bag for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, follow me on the social media. I'll share
Does
it.
that make him off the clock for the bean bag? Y'all let us know. Y'all let us know.
That'd be a negative.
Y'all let us know in the chat, man. Y'all let us know in the chat. That's step number 1 is find your place of comfort. Step number 2 is to get you a good set of headphones.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Uh-huh.
The reason is for like episodes like this. There's a lot of dialogue. You know what I'm saying? We talk in depth about some things. And having headphones help you stay in tune with us all the way. Right? Because I know some of you guys are on your devices. And I love the speakers, the sound on the phone is cool, but it's for a long duration, you probably do best
Headphones
with
is the
headphones.
best.
Yes.
Headphones is the best, people.
Don't cheat yourself, treat yourself.
Come on. Get them wired headphones or get those Bluetooth headphones, whatever you got. Right? And hook them up because we're gonna go on a journey today.
Yes, sir.
Step number 3. Don't need the label. I don't need the label. Don't need the label. Step number 3 is to get you your favorite beverage.
Yeah.
I want you to put that favorite beverage right next to you.
Put your favorite vodka in a clear water bottle and make it seem like you're drinking water. Okay? That's what you're going to do.
Man.
Since we're going
He's destroying the image.
Water gang over here. You ain't finna snitch on us, sir.
Water gang.
Or you
See,
can be
look.
like me and get some tea.
The top hasn't even been cracked.
Yeah, some tea with a little bit of whiskey.
Come on.
We seen that trick, bro, at the movies, at baseball games, on cruises. We know that trick, bro.
We know you sipping over there, sipping hot toddy, nigga. You ain't fooling nobody.
Yeah, I'm that person in the line. Look, it's not even cracked. You can touch it. You can touch it. Tell the security guard, you can touch it. Step number 3 is get your favorite beverage, man. Put it right next to you. All right. Now,
Happy 420, y'all, by the way.
hey, there you go. There you go.
Got to shout out all my R&B heads that partake. You know what I'm talking
Ah,
Yeah.
Come on. Before we get into the topic of the Michael Jackson, we got a few other things to tackle that happened this week, right?
Talk about it.
Some of y'all may know, and there's some things that's coming up, that was announced,
All right.
and we want y'all to know something about them. So, the first one is the I Love R&B Festival.
okay.
Taking place in Los Angeles. Located, I'm gonna try to zoom this as best as I can.
Ooh.
It blew up my screen. Yada that mean.
There we go.
Y'all let me know when it look
Yada.
cool.
I see.
All right.
Yeah, okay.
The Queen Mary.
Yeah. So the I Love R&B Festival, taking place Saturday, May 27th. Oh wait, this is last year's, huh?
Yeah.
Well,
It was
2003. Hold on, man.
it was on a boat.
It's taking place again this year.
Oh, okay. Is it the same lineup?
The lineup is similar.
Okay.
I'm going to make sure I get that.
Let's check out the lineup real quick. Make
Let's
sure.
see. Let's see who's on it.
Let's get
I
the
want to see who's actually going to be on it this year before I start speaking on it.
On the team.
Beautiful thing is we got Google,
Hallelujah.
2024.
So I can
2020.
find
Google is our friend.
2024.
Google is our friend. There it is.
Here we go.
Okay. Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, you're right. It is similar, but not the same.
But where is it at? Is it still on the Queen Mary? Or
It's still in LA.
It's in Grand Park.
Grand Park.
Okay.
And it's taking place September 7th. So it's a little later
Okay.
than
the last one.
The last year's, yeah.
Okay. It's all good. Look at these names.
Similar lineup.
Okay.
Omarion.
Marianne.
Bow Wow. Ashanti.
Congratulations, Ashanti, on your pregnancy and your engagement to Nelly. Congratulations.
Well, she got a little Nelly.
Ja Rule,
Monica.
All right. Pretty Ricky.
All of Pretty Ricky too.
Come on. Fabulous.
FABOLOUS.
Genuine. Maya.
Maya.
Carrie Hilson.
Okay.
Lloyd. Ray J. Sammy. Did they spell Sammy wrong? They spell Sammy.
No, it's just the way they joined it together.
Yeah, it looked like Lloyd and Ray J are the same.
Ray J.
Lord Ray J.
That's how we spell Sammy?
Yeah, they spelled Sammy wrong. They forgot the I.
It's the MMIE.
Yeah, because it's right on the flyer, but
it's right on flyer, but right there is wrong. Yeah.
Bobby V.
Typo.
Like they got
Pleasure P. Soldier Boy.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Before you go any further. That means RSVP is going to perform?
Ray J, Sammy.
They all there.
They're all there.
Okay, I want to hear the song. I want
Okay.
to hear the single. I need to see that clip post up.
Turn the festival into a strip club. It's money.
Pleasure P. Soldier Boy, Chingy, Lil Mo. Mo.
Lil Mo and Fab gonna get it in for sure.
Yeah.
They put Young Bird.
Ooh.
Not
Hitmaker? Not Hitmaker? Young Bird?
He old Berg now.
Hey.
That means him and Ray J gonna do Sexy Can I?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Tweet.
Mrs. On the Clock
Tweet
herself.
is stuck up in there. Jay Holiday.
Okay.
Nivea.
Don't mess with
Truth
my man.
hurts.
Truth hurts.
The
Where she
return of
been?
truth hurts.
You're so
What?
contagious.
Now where she been?
Turns my pages.
Come
What
on.
I'm
And special guest
waiting
DJ
for.
set Jermaine Dupri.
Jermaine Dupri.
That's gonna be lit.
Hard.
Off
That's
just
kinda
because
dope.
Jermaine gonna be there, it's gonna be lit.
That's kind of dope.
Hard.
Yeah.
Hard. That's tight.
Yeah.
That's gonna be dope.
So you got a combination of with Omarion and Bow Wow, that's the old school Scream tour.
Yeah.
Right?
Along with Sammy and Ray J, that's old school Scream tour. Mixed with what you got? Soldier Boy, you got Fabulous, you got Pretty Rick, Young Bird, Chingy.
Come on.
I'm just separating like the rappers from the
Murder Inc.
as far as this goes. Like they mixed a couple of tours together and came up with this.
Come on.
The fact they got Nevia, I ain't heard of Nevia in the hot one.
No.
Yeah, I mean,
And that's another R&B artist that gets slept on or not. I propose we do an episode on her at some point because
On
Nivea
Nivea.
got some.
Oh yeah, she got some joints.
Yeah, she does.
yeah.
Yeah, man.
I'm here for a Chingy and Lil
Taking
Mo.
place September 7th, man.
Yeah.
It's a Saturday. You know, hey, if things line up, you know, I might have to make my way up there.
Yeah, I might have to purchase me one of them Duns and fly on out there.
I said no. One of them dun-dun-dun-duns.
Yeah.
See what's going on, you know.
That's what's good.
What's going on.
I like it.
Yeah, that's something to look forward to for real.
Shout out to anybody who if anybody's planning on going, please feel free to comment in the chat an hour later. You know what I mean? Tell us what y'all think, what your expectations are for the show. Because inquiring minds want to know.
For sure.
All right. Second thing.
Mm-hmm.
We'll talk about on this thing is this is more of a tour that's taking place.
Is it the Thuggin' With My Round tour? No, I'm just kidding.
He said,
I'm out of town, thugging with my round.
Oh Lord.
the R&B Money Tour.
Oh my God.
Look how he got loud over it. You were entertained at all. I love it though.
The R&B Money Tour.
Yes.
Tape with Carrie Hilson and Carl Thomas.
I'm sold off of Carl alone.
Yeah,
I'm
dude.
sold off of Carl.
Come on.
1/3 or 1/4 of the Shy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Still waiting on that one, Mr. On the Clock.
See when this
When is this? You got May 10th.
Look, that's what it.
Oh, they're gonna be in New Orleans. They're gonna be in my neck of the woods.
I think that's the first day. Yeah.
Oh,
So that's officially when it starts, May 10th. Might as well say that.
the
Mhm.
kickoff.
That's the first date.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're moving their way. Looks like they're going from the South, New Orleans to Sugarland to Texas, basically Houston adjacent.
Yep.
ATL, Shouty, T-Painville, Jacksonville.
Come on. Oh yeah, they moving and grooving.
T-Pain's 2 hours over from Jacksonville, but it's all still in close proximity.
It was the rhyme.
I know, but it works still. It still works.
You know, are they coming?
When they coming to Ohio? When them fools coming to Ohio?
Ohio.
Massachusetts.
I don't think that's listed yet.
No, I thought I seen it. Wait a minute, slow down.
New York, Tennessee,
Inglewood. No, that's Inglewood, California. They're gonna be all up in Cali for real.
Let's go. Come out here. I love it.
They're not coming to Ohio. They might add some dates later
Akron,
on.
Ohio, June
Where?
1st.
They're going to Akron.
Akron.
Oh, okay. I can go to that. That's Akron, only 45 minutes away.
Oh, that's a subdivision.
45 minutes, an hour away.
Man, that's like driving from the Valley to Inglewood. Same difference.
When I seen the YouTube video,
Or a key like driving from the southeast to Coronado.
Yeah, straight up.
I mean, not Coronado, Carlsbad. That'd be more accurate.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what that is. Okay, so I can go see him in Akron.
June 20th, they're gonna be at the YouTube theater, Quinn, Inglewood.
And you know,
be in the woods.
it's all good. Yeah, we might have to pull up on that, bro. Make the trip up to LA.
Come on.
You know, gotta go see old Summer Rain himself.
Backdoor by Mr. Emergency.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I had the biggest crush on Carrie Hilson when she
Who
came
didn't?
out with that Energy video.
Hell yeah. Who
Something
didn't?
about a chick boxing
Yeah.
in a music video. Man, I can't wait to see this. Man, this tour is about to be amazing.
Come on.
And I feel like Carrie still got it too.
Oh
Like,
yeah, when did she lose it?
exactly.
She just
Super duper songwriter.
man.
Yep.
She, you know who reminds me of Carrie Hilson? Just to take a quick side note, what's my girl Victoria Monet from
Yeah. Yeah.
of,
She's like a revised version of Carrie in my. Yeah, I feel you. I'm right. I'm with you on that.
yeah. It's like
Yep.
they're in the same ilk of songwriters who make those kind of records. Because Carrie Hilson gave me that same impact feeling when she came out.
Facts. With you on that one.
Come on.
Good
Come on.
observation. Great observation.
Yeah,
Come on.
both are beautiful, full of beauty, and all of that.
Let's get into it.
Yep.
Or Timbo, you got anything else you want to add?
Oh, real quick. New single out right now, The Moors. We did a feature on The Moors earlier this year. They have a new single out with T.A. Thomas. The song is called Pick Me Up. New song and video is out right now. Go check that out. In addition to that, also Lucky Day released a new single a few days ago called Hurricane, H-E-R, Hurricane. Definitely to my liking, definitely pleasing to the ear. I encourage y'all to go check that out as well.
Shout out to
Definitely check that out. And also, last note that I got or whatever, latest news or whatever, Mary J. Blige hints that this could be her final album. Now, for a pillar in the R&B world like Mary J. Blige to announce that final album, yeah, we might want to pay close attention to what's going on here.
But you know, we've been 100% accurate when people announce that they have their last album.
Yeah.
It don't be their last album.
That's what I'm saying.
When they announce it. Now, I feel like when they don't announce it and it just go away from not releasing, you know, it happens that way, you know? You know, so
I feel
it's like, you know, who did something?
Tank said they're making them albums. We're gonna go see him on tour.
Yeah, just to turn around.
He got a project coming
turn around 2 years later and renege.
Yeah, like you just released a new single,
right?
And you about to release a new project on April 26th.
Hit you
off the vote.
Exactly.
He hit you with one of them battle rap lines. I'm retiring. Psych, I lied.
So you know, and the release of the project might be for the sake that he's going on tour too.
True.
But still, you know.
I mean, I'm not mad. Don't retire. You're great. Or I suggest this. Here's Kurt Quinn's thoughts on pillars in the community.
Do tell, sir.
In any community, when you're hanging up the hat, right? When you're hanging the mic up, I think you should not be able to retire until all your kingless, all your queenness have an heir to your throne. Find an heir before you get up out of there. You know what I mean? Who you gonna mentor? Come on, black people. Who you gonna elevate and push up to the front?
I like that.
You know what I'm saying?
Man,
I like that. That would be dope, actually.
You know what I mean? That way we don't miss what you brought to the table, because there's gonna be a huge gap in the game, baby. We don't need the gap in the game.
I'm glad you brought that up, Kurt. That actually reminds me of a time and space we were in R&B years ago. Indirectly, even though it's never been said, it's never been put out that way. Indirectly, that was always a thing that was done. It's kind of like a passing of the torch indirect, and they always did it around award shows. Always do it around award shows. Case in point, good example.
Do it. Bring it up.
Brandy, early in her career, was christened by the elites. When it comes to female R&B singing, as powwows go, doggone Whitney Houston,
come on, right?
Patti LaBelle,
come on,
Aretha Franklin,
Gladys
Knight. For years, they were known as the Big Four, as far as female R&B goes. For years, they were like the Big Four, and they all passed that mantle on to Brandy. They all christened her and pretty much said Brandy's the next thing. In a
I,
sense. Through a performance, they did that.
I'll give you another example, a quiet example,
Uh-huh.
but another example of this would be my man, Mr. Make It Last Forever,
Yeah.
Sweaty Keith.
Yeah.
Keith Sweat, baby.
Uh-huh.
Come on.
Man,
And
Keith
what did he
Sweat.
burst?
Keith Sweat was like one of the sole birthers of Silk.
Mhm.
And that
Yep.
he discovered them. He
Cut
also
Close.
Cut Close. Come on, and favorite of the show, favorite of the community, Drew Hill.
Already.
Yeah, Keith Sweat.
Yeah.
Keith Sweat. BBC. Well, no, not BBC. What you call them, boys? Boys to Men. ABC.
BB.
Bell Biv DeVoe. Thank you. I had to do the whole rhyme.
I know, right? Hey, it's okay, y'all. We getting up there in
Yeah.
age, doggone.
It's 420, y'all.
It's 420.
Blame it on
the whole brain went to the process of that part. Like,
I
Look,
know.
I'm up here in my mind trying to say I'm thinking BBLs, BB.
oh man,
I'm like, what am I thinking right now?
oh lord.
But
A lot of BB acronyms going on, so I feel
yeah.
you.
But Bell Biv DeVoe was really instrumental in Boys to Men. To the point that their whole name is a New Edition record.
Yep.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
People forget that.
Yeah, they do.
like they're direct lineage. So I don't know if we see enough of that nowadays. But to segue into this, we might have seen this also with Jackie Wilson, James Brown,
Of course.
and Michael Jackson.
Of course.
Mm.
Of course.
Right?
No doubt.
Right?
Oh yeah.
Michael Jackson throughout his career praised and upheld everything James Brown was
Come on.
and ever could have been.
Come on now.
He accredited everything he did stage wise to
Right.
James Brown.
Come on.
We need to see more
that's-
torch
that's-
passing.
Yeah, so
We need
that's
to see
right
more
on right there.
Come on.
Because without that, without passing the torch, you get the next wave of artists coming in with a disconnect.
Yep.
They don't have they don't feel connected to their history.
That point.
Because nobody ushered them into the door. Like what did they do? Usher Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Come on.
nobody ushered them into the space. So if Mary J. Beasley, MJ Blige, if she is going to retire, I would like to see somebody other than Keisha Cole sound like her.
I feel there you go. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Is that fair?
And shout out to Keisha Cole. Your new single is blazing right now.
Come on, K. Cole.
Yep.
Come on.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of sound like, there's a girl out there sound like Keisha Cole too.
Hey,
Isn't that crazy?
Hey, people get influenced, man.
Already sounding like
People get influenced.
Come on.
Big time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's everything I got, man.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's get all the way into it then.
Yes, sir.
Let's get all the way into it then. All right, the topic of the night, right?
Here's the topic. Y'all better get ready.
Come on. Topic is Michael Jackson considered R&B music?
Bum, bum, bum.
Some people are like, y'all reaching.
Not the king of pop.
But are we reaching though?
Are we reaching?
Okay.
Y'all welcome to get in the chat and explain.
Interesting.
Case study.
It's when it can get interesting.
Is Michael Jackson R&B?
Here's my take on some of this.
Okay.
Michael Jackson is definitely R&B. Okay, I'm gonna start off with saying that.
You just gonna do that?
He's definitely R&B.
They're gonna clickbait us right into the answer.
So this is what makes him R&B.
Okay.
Your first two projects was R&B music.
Hold on. Now you got to clarify.
Talk it.
Okay.
First two projects as an adult,
Break that down.
or first two
As a
projects
solo,
as a
act,
kid solo.
as a solo act, when Michael Jackson went solo.
Full on solo.
Mhm.
Because he
Full-on
did have solo albums as a kid also. People glance over that.
Right. But first solo album,
Okay.
right? And I'm about to try to pull it up here.
Can you
Mhm.
please?
He
And kick the
definitely,
truth to the young black youth.
he definitely was all R&B. Okay, so let's see if this will give me the songs too.
Well, do tell, sir. Feel
All
free
right.
to tell us.
So let's do this. But yeah, Off the Wall,
Yeah.
Okay.
right? 19.
Can't help it if I wanted to.
Off the Wall is 1979, right?
Right. Where'd you come from, babe? Ooh,
Okay, so
yeah,
what I want to do is I want to zoom into that a little more.
tender on it, got to be. Let your sugar fly with me.
Okay. So don't stop till you get enough.
Mm.
Don't stop till you get enough. Right? Keep up to the
And it
first
don't
note.
stop. Yeah.
R&B record.
Sure that's not disco?
It's not disco.
Okay.
What?
You sure
You
that's
hear
not?
them chords?
I'm
Who
just
did the
asking.
production on this whole album?
I'm just
Was
asking.
this was this Barry Gordy?
Studio.
Okay. Okay. Off the Wall is the 5th studio album by American Michael Jackson. So this is including the other records, the Jackson
Music
5
and
and all that.
yeah.
By Epic Records. It was Jackson's first album released through Epic Records and the first produced by Quincy Jones.
Okay.
Mm.
I'm going to say it again.
Mhm.
Produced by Quincy Jones.
Right.
The
Automatically
Mike Jones.
R&B.
So
It's
musically,
automatically.
no matter what he
Okay.
do on top of it, musically it's R&B.
It's
Period.
Exactly.
R&B.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay. What we
Shout out
got
to
here?
Stay Smashing. I see you, brother.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Let's see.
Appreciate the input, man.
Bro, but you know he Stay Smashing brings up an interesting point. I'll get into that a little bit later, but
Yeah.
there's an interesting thing to be said about the assimilation of R&B into pop. But let's keep going.
We'll get into that. Appreciate you, Stay Smashing, though.
Oh yeah, we're going to
We got to.
we're going to talk about that.
We got to.
He hit it right on the nail. Hit it right on the nail.
But yeah, Off the Wall was crazy.
Yeah, so
This is all
Quincy
the
Jones did it.
Can't
The conversation's over. R&B.
Okay. First album, Don't Stop Till You Get Enough, Working Day and Night, one of my favorite records, Off the Wall. She's out of my life.
All of these records we know.
Fire, Rock With You. Wow. Man.
Rock With You ain't an R&B record.
Of course. Disco, but R&B.
What's that?
It's just the era. It was the disco era, but he was doing R&B.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. And just because you get a guitar riff, just because you get guitar riffs in there, don't mean, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't make it
Not R&B.
Not R&B.
Exactly.
Okay.
And what R&B song can you think of, especially during that time period, early to mid 80s, and in the 70s, they didn't have those funky guitar riffs.
Right.
And that Working Day and Night sound like some old Stevie Wonder songs off the Key of Life. It's like one of my favorite Michael Jackson songs ever.
See? That's the first album.
Right.
It's off the wall. So come on.
But look at okay, but okay. Before we move off of this panel, let's see what Google has to say about the actual genres. Google says that the Off the Wall album by Michael Jackson was a first pop music, meaning it was popular. Okay. Then it was rock. Then it was disco, some rhythm and blues, funk.
And mind you, disco's on his way out.
No, there was no
This time.
rock. There was no rock on this project.
No rock at all. And
Google
disco's
just
on his way
talking.
out.
Google just. I need Google to go listen to the album again.
Exactly. Yeah, Google, and mind you,
There was
Google don't
no
get it right
rock.
all the time.
There was no rock on.
Not on this. I say
Off
this
the
was.
Wall.
I say this was more of an R&B disco.
Mhm.
It was more of an R&B
record.
disco funk album.
More R&B funk than anything, but yeah.
Yeah, like you know what I mean. It's crazy how they threw the rock. They threw the rock in there, and I'm
yeah.
telling you this because they hear those guitar riffs.
Exactly.
And like, oh, that's rock. It's
But
like,
they-
no,
they-
that's
but
no.
And they don't understand like guitar is very much a big part of jazz music as well.
It's
Which
that's
Quincy
crazy.
has an extensive background in.
So
You think they wasn't playing the guitar like that?
so what is it? So what are we saying? We're saying a guitar having like electric guitar in the record automatically makes it not R&B.
And
That's
that-
basically
Is that what they?
According to
Is that what they were trying to
it-
say?
if he. That is what they're saying. They're. I mean, what else could they be going off of?
or at least that's a narrative they're trying to paint, so to speak.
And you said this with this album, Off the Wall.
Yep, I'm looking at the genre
Yeah, that's
right
crazy.
Yep. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
And
That's just
that's why I tell people all the time. Sometimes it's really good to reference people that actually lived it, as opposed to always going to the internet, because it's a lot of stuff they get wrong all the time. It's
Like
not 100% accurate just
Quincy
because it's on the
Jones.
internet.
Quincy Jones. First two albums was Quincy Jones.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And,
Great
and
album.
wholeheartedly was responsible for Michael Jackson's sound.
Right.
Period.
Okay. I would say this. I have no disagreement in regards to Off the Wall being a predominantly, not even a predominantly, it was an R&B album.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's not, I ain't even trying to thin it out. It was an R&B album for sure. So he came out of the gate, especially coming off of the success of Jackson 5.
Yeah.
Where they was straight R&B soul.
Right.
Like he was like R&B soul for the listeners is what you might call like if R&B was sold at Costco concentrated, that would be R&B soul.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I do feel like as time went on, he started maybe adding a little water to his Kool-Aid, thinning it out. You know what I'm saying? But not so much on Off the Wall. Well,
I feel you. Great
what's
point, Stay Smasher. Great point.
What you say?
Appreciate that.
Who wants to
Dirty
read the
Diana was definitely an R&B song with
This on all of Michael's 4 albums, not necessarily the singles, but the full body of the album songs have an R&B album sound and feel approach to it. Dirty Diana is R&B with a rock sound.
Okay.
Yep.
I hear you. I hear you.
He's 100% correct.
We're gonna dive into the next albums though. And we'll have to see, it's gonna have to show and prove. Stay smashing. So I see how you feel, but let's see if it's real.
Yeah.
R&B.
Hey, and all our listeners, don't hesitate to get in the chat, man. Chime in, man. We want to know y'all input, man. What do you think? That's why we having these conversations, man. This is stuff people be scared to talk about for real.
Okay.
Let's jump into Thriller. Thriller was the next one up.
Okay.
1982.
What is okay? Let's see.
Wanna be starting something?
album.
Wanna be starting
Straight R&B
something.
album.
I got to be starting. Yeah.
Yeah, ain't nothing with a rock feel on here at all for real. The closest thing might be Thriller. No, I take that back. Beat It was it. Beat It was the only one like that.
Yeah, I could say Beat It definitely was rock flavored. Put a little rock and roll seasoning on it.
That's safe to say.
Still R&B. Listen, The Girl Is Mine. Oh, The Girl Is Mine. R&B.
R&B.
Let's see.
Want to be starting something? R&B. Lady
Billy-
in My Life.
Yeah. Lady. That's
Billie
straight.
Jean,
There's no way around it.
PYT.
Oh yeah.
Come on,
Yeah, all R&B.
So yeah, this is R&B album. This is straight R&B
Billie
album.
Jean.
Come on.
She's not my lover, but I feel it. Yeah, but you're right. So again, back to your point, Key. The first two albums, if you go, definitely full R&B albums. The only difference is, like I said, the further along we go, the more they start putting a little water and they start introducing additional elements to it, right?
We're gonna see about that.
Because Beat It is, I don't even know if I've heard people. I think the Beat It sound with the guitar, with the electric guitar in there, and that guitar solo riff was so. It was such an important part of the record. I could see how people that were predominantly listening to rock say, "Hey, that's us. That's ours." They want to claim that.
But the way he was singing, though,
I know.
Oh Lord, I'm hearing ad-libs like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Who's right?
Well, and but remember, like the power ballads and the rock songs from that day. There are some people out there that was singing like that. They didn't have the soul.
You opening another box that I don't know.
They didn't have the soul.
Want to open,
but I think a lot of them dudes consider themselves top tier vocalists. Something that we tend to attribute specifically to R&B.
He ad-libs on the one and off the one.
Because he black, bro.
Because he's sold.
You got about to say, bro.
R&B sold.
You know what I'm saying? We start talking about timing, how people sing, how people rhythmically.
I mean, that's what we do at Vibes and Combo. We get that nerd talk all the way.
Right. You talk about rhythm
all the way into that nerd talk.
Already.
Come on.
Uh-huh. But at the end of the day, man, you gotta understand, Michael came up in a unique time where a lot was going on.
Right.
A lot of stuff was going out, a lot of stuff was coming in. Mm-hmm. And he's been in it pretty much his whole life.
He's the door
in this music thing his whole life. Like there's not too many artists can say from the time he started that they've been in it on a major level.
He said, I believe Michael understood how to cross over. He understood how to bring those that weren't black to be honest.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I feel what you're saying.
I definitely think he was the corridor. He was the doorway between people kind of blurring the lines on what is R&B. I just don't like the fact that we get so much in that space where we kind of, like, again, his title is the King of Pop.
We didn't get that to him though.
Right.
Mainstream did that.
I don't know where they got that from.
Mainstream did that. And even Michael himself came out publicly speaking on that whole month. All right, it never set easy with him, but he went ahead and wore it just to break down doors.
Right.
And that's why people be thinking, like, when they be like, oh, you know, as soon as you say they're pop artists, so you know they doing bigger things than R&B.
And what they don't understand is pop is a blanket statement. When you label something pop, anything could be whatever's popular at the time is popular music.
True.
But pop by definition has done nothing but change throughout the years.
True.
Is pop a sound?
I don't know. Pop is just popular.
But
we do
have a sound.
But they said genres though.
Mm-hmm.
Coming from our
when you
era.
Talk about when you say genres, you're talking about a sound. So if you say he's the king of pop, genre right there says pop music.
Mm-hmm.
So pop music is a sound.
I'm gonna say this.
But they have to define what the sound of pop is.
Yeah. Go ahead, Kurt.
I think it's hard to define the sound of pop, right? Because I know when I think of pop personally, right? I'm gonna tell you, I think of Britney Spears and Backstreet Boys and Christina Aguilera and 98 Degrees, and you know, I think of people from the 90s and that had a certain kind of. I'm singing the same kind of songs that's R&B.
Yeah.
Without.
This is 1979. That they were calling that album pop.
Yeah. Right. And this is as historically when you think about to this time, this is probably the beginning of where the lines started getting blurred.
Okay.
Cause music in general.
I don't know what pop sounds like. I don't know.
Mm-mm.
It's a genre
Especially
that
when I
they
could take a popular song from the 80s and match it up with a popular song from the 90s, from every decade up till now. None of them sound similar at all. Probably completely different spectrums.
To me, pop music was like when what's the
what
New
does it
Kids on the
sound
Block?
like?
New
What is
Kids
it?
on the Block came out sounding like a watered down version of New Edition.
Uh-huh.
That's
Describe the sound.
Yeah.
right.
Because I know they comparing, New Kids on the Block to New Edition, but they didn't sound alike to me.
Exactly.
But is it a different way of saying white versus black? I mean, can we go there? Can we?
No, because they call Mike pop.
But
They
Mike.
call New Edition pop too. That's a whole
Yeah.
nother topic.
It is.
But they called them pop too. Because if you
Yes, it is.
saying New Kids on the Block, NSYNC, Backstreet Boys are pop, and they all came from New Edition, the first boy band.
Right.
So basically, just to break
Oh,
all this,
and New Edition came from Jackson 5, since we're talking about Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
But I'm with you.
yeah.
So
to-
was
so to
Jackson
bring-
5 a boy band?
Yeah, for sure.
So
They
to bring
were a
all this
real
together,
band.
Huh?
so to bring all this together,
I said they was a real band.
would it be safe to say? Would it be safe to say that popular music, what's considered popular music, it goes pop the second the people over there like it?
Yeah. Because it's more than us. Well, I sound like conspiracy brother. I won't do that.
I know.
But I mean, it's a fact that
Because
black
everything
people are-
else stays what it is until they pick up on it.
black people are
And I don't
minority.
need to state who they is. We're not trying to make this a race thing. We're just speaking facts over here.
Nah, I'm talking numbers, right?
Yeah, and we're
If-
talking history also.
If black
So,
people
yeah.
are a minority, especially in America, right? And we're talking about things that are popular. Popular is just like numbers, like the most people like it. There's more of other folks than us, so it is saying that when other people pick it up and they start enjoying it at a higher level, it becomes pop. I'm not even
Right.
I'm just talking
Yeah.
numerically speaking.
I feel you.
You know what I mean?
Mm.
I feel you.
People don't talk
And,
about it in that way, but
And on
what is
and history supports that also. Like even now, like everything that we love that the masses haven't picked up, but it's pop that we deem and hold dear, they call it underground. The second they start picking up on it, it's consumed and deemed popular, or better yet, once it crosses over into those other rooms and that other side, it's
Yeah.
considered
So
pop.
we
Then
can say, even though they're labeling a genre, we can say that it doesn't have a sound. That's what I want everybody to say.
I
Yeah.
definitely
It
think
does
that's
not
safe.
have a sound.
It definitely does not.
But
Because
it.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I
It
wanna
don't
say-
because
okay.
even
Because
though
for
we'll go,
every artist that you
even
can
though we'll
label as
go,
pop,
Britney Spears,
I could show you
NSYNC,
another artist.
Backstreet Boys, they have a sound.
Yeah.
But to me, okay. But to me, their sound is a non-soulful version of another sound. Christina Aguilera and company, and I love Christina Aguilera. I don't want, but they sound like
She's soulful though.
I know she's soulful, but they sound like a non-soulful version of Whitney Houston. To me, like they come from the same songwriting realm of like a Whitney, just without the umph that Whitney is. Therefore, it is pop. The music don't have the same stuff. It just a thinned out. I don't know. See, I'm just being honest.
It's all good. I get your
This is what gets
viewpoint.
good. This is what
And that's
gets
what
good.
makes this good. And I
Because you
get your
said it don't have a
viewpoint. You're
sound,
not
but
wrong.
the sound is a lack of sound.
Yeah. But
And I
you're
don't-
not wrong. In a sense, you're not wrong, especially from your perspective. Like I get it.
So we got to say that for Mike then.
I don't like that from Mike. That's why. That's why
And that's the conflict.
I don't like that from
We
Mike.
got to bring it back to Mike because that's the
It's what
topic,
you like
right?
versus
So, like, it's the topic.
yeah.
It's
Right.
Michael
Yeah.
Jackson R&B music. He
Yeah.
is,
Okay.
but they put pop. They put the pop in there,
Mhm.
even though y'all did a terrible job describing the sound.
Mhm.
and when I say they, I'm talking about Google and whoever else
Yeah.
gave him this king of pop. Y'all did a terrible job describing that sound.
Mhm.
Why do we know what every other sound sounds like?
Exactly. As soon as we hear it.
R&B, funk,
Country,
jazz, country. We know what that sounds like.
rock
As
and
soon as we
roll.
hear it. I don't even have to be a fan of country,
Blues.
but I know when I hear it.
Mm-hmm.
Reggae, I know when I hear it.
Reggaeton.
Boom.
Pop,
Boom.
pop, I don't know when I hear it.
Is that Afro beats?
Right. You don't
Classical.
right? Smooth jazz.
Mhm.
You know,
Gregorian.
was
chant.
Britney Spears? Oops, I did it again. Y'all say, oh, that's pop. It sounded like rock to me.
Exactly.
Oh, baby,
Boom,
baby.
boom, 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 boom.
Yep. And
The
that's
rock and
why
roll
he
people have
sounds
felt
like-
played if you said that. They don't.
Yep.
They're not gonna claim that as being.
They
rock.
don't want to claim Britney Spears, no, but the music.
definitely supports that fact.
Like the difference between the Spice Girls and Destiny's Child is like the difference of pop and R&B. Michael
Hey,
Jackson.
Unequivocally, Michael
Yeah.
Jackson is R&B.
Spice Girls sounded rock to me too.
So
You wanna be my lover? Damn.
I always thought of Spice Girls as 4 versions of Madonna. Being somebody that grew up watching
And
Madonna.
what was Madonna?
early
What type of music was Madonna doing?
I don't know.
R&B. She started off R&B, bro.
Come on,
She did.
come
She
on.
really
They ain't
did.
gonna label her R&B though.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
They're
Yep.
not gonna label her R&B.
Mm-mm.
Like a virgin.
No, before. No, I'm talking pre. Like
See,
a virgin.
see-
Pre. Papa don't preach.
oh,
When,
see, I don't-
when Madonna came out, yeah, man. I would say do y'all Googles, but Google's been misleading people out here, man.
Cause they sure enough said Thriller was a
Google
rock
just be
album.
saying anything.
Hey,
Google be saying anything
anything nowadays.
All right.
Yeah, man.
because by making Michael the face of it allows it to be accepted as genre.
They
Shout out, stay smashing.
yo
You stay smashing, bro.
put
Look,
it in a
hey,
nice.
Oh,
hey.
So
I'm
would
not
you
gonna argue
say
with that?
so pop music is not the sound, but it's the packaging. Ooh.
so you're going into marketing.
I-
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
said packaging, so
Yeah.
so that's going into marketing. Okay,
Mhm.
so they could take it off the genre list then.
they should. They should.
We want to give you a pop marketing strategy.
Right.
It's I feel
I
like,
like that. I like that better.
I think it's
Hey, the marketing strategy is what we call pop.
I remember
strategy.
when I heard and I also feel like this. It's anything that they would consider non-urban. So, for example, remember back in the day, the dude Aloe Black came out.
Yeah.
I need dollars, dollars,
Ah.
dollars. What I need.
That
Hey,
jump.
hey. Now, Aloe Black is from overseas, right?
Mhm. Yep.
And because of how it was presented, it wasn't really presented in urban markets on urban radio in that way. Right?
Right.
So I would think because it's not urban, I think, okay, now we get into it. I think because of things not being considered urban, no matter how you look,
Mhm.
if it's presented in a non-urban way, then
Uh-huh.
it kind of leans more to being considered pop.
Yeah.
Marketing.
And when things
still
cross over basically means something that maybe started out urban and
Uh-huh.
then went over to non-urban radio stations
Yeah.
where it had more.
That's
So-
marketing and not
Right.
sound though.
That's
So
right.
like Boys to Men crossed over.
Yeah,
Well, who was writing for Boys to Men?
Babyface and
Uh-huh.
Super
Right.
R&B.
but
Is that-
but it's art. But okay, but is Babyface? I'm not Babyface. Let me chill. Would Boys to Men be considered pop?
Yes,
They definitely wore that flag
because they
for a while.
crossed over.
Because they crossed over for a long
So it's
time. They wore that
marketing.
flag.
It's marketing, not sound. Because when
is.
you listening to that, when you listening to the body, you like,
All R&B.
where's their pop songs at?
Mhm.
I'll wait.
Right.
Give me one. Just give me one Boyz II Men pop song.
I give you a whole
We can
Boyz
leave
II
it
Men.
on.
Right now. I give you one.
Give me one.
Any
I just
song
need one. I
any
just need
song
one.
any song sung by NSYNC is a Boyz II Men pop song.
No, give me a Boyz II Men pop song. Because even theirs is questionable.
I'm
Give
saying.
me a Boyz
And
II
and that's
Men
not fair, especially
pop
when
song.
Boys to Men, members of Boys to Men have written for them at some point or another.
All right.
Every word I say is true. This I promise you. That's NSYNC, right?
That's straight off of Boyz II Men Evolution album. That's how like to me.
Baby, you're gone.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
But they,
it's NSYNC, right?
Mm-hmm.
which is another blurred line.
Okay.
You know, Robin Thicke is Robin Thicke pop or is he R&B?
R&B.
R&B.
John B. R&B.
For sure.
Yeah.
Robin Thicke R&B.
But it's
Period.
Michael Jackson. Okay, and I'm gonna tell you because audience, we was talking about this, right? This really came off of us listening to that Kendrick Lamar thing. He said a line. He said, "Prince outlived Mike Jack." Bam.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even get that line.
Yep.
Honestly.
It's a line.
It sounds witty, but I didn't get it.
It made me think of the fact of, okay, the way we look at R&B and we look at Michael Jackson, right? And we look at Prince. To me, both of those artists are musically genre bending artists.
Yeah.
Because
Are you
primarily
explaining
vocally,
a line or are you explaining how you see it?
I'm explaining how I see it.
Okay.
Because when I think of Michael Jackson, at least not the earlier, because I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna go back to your point. I'm not gonna get away from it. The first two albums are unequivocally R&B, but the longer you listen to Michael Jackson, at least the songs that are presented to the public, the elements musically of rhythm and blues start getting mixed with other world sounds, right? So the foundation of Michael Jackson is R&B, but musically, the stuff that they kind of start mixing in sonically with him start kind of giving room for people to say it's other stuff. Now, Prince, at the same time, he is primarily funk. If you want to talk genre,
Right.
right? And funk is under the R&B flag too. I don't care what nobody say. But genre wise, specifically when you get into certain kind of sounds, certain kind of instrumentation, like it's almost like funk is the black version of rock because it's live bands and you know certain elements of it.
No doubt there. Definitely. But urban is black according to the world. I feel you, Stay Smashing.
Right.
No, that's definitely factual, sir.
Right.
That's definitely how we're viewed, or our music is viewed on the outside looking in.
Right, for sure. Because anytime somebody do something considered urban,
They usually mean black.
It looked like they're trying to appeal to the black audience. I remember when Christina Aguilera did the song "Dirty" with Redman.
Yeah,
it was like
she caught a lot of flack for that too, man. I was like,
it was
too
too
go
urban.
hard though.
It was too urban.
I was like, but this go hard. Like, I was like,
yeah.
It's amazing how good music and good artists can get lost in this
Can
whole.
we?
The Dirty song was a sample off Redman's song anyway.
Exactly.
It was urban. Man. Urban's another way of saying black. You're right. Stay Smashing. Can we get into any other Michael Jackson albums? Because I want to just kind of prove the point where the later you get.
Yeah, this point that you're talking about is getting interesting to me because
I'm just saying the later
I want to see what you're gonna prove because I remember what's on these albums. I remember the songs
verbatim.
Right. One of the greatest artists of all time. Of course you remember. How dare you not remember?
Well,
that's what we speak to because a lot of people
I still got the records. I still got the actual records.
Yeah.
Right.
Vinyl.
Right. And I'm not disagreeing at all. I'm just kind of diving into my thoughts because it's kind of hard to talk about pop music versus urban music, popular music versus underground music without looking at there might be a certain element to it that's not sound, right?
I just can't stop loving you. Ooh, that was my song. Ooh.
And if I die, and is what did I do? Yeah.
Another part of me. These are R&B records.
For sure.
These are the way you make me feel. Really turning me on, really turn me on, and knock me off of my feet now, baby. Super bluesy.
Good example,
All the
Stage
days
National.
I go.
Super
Heaven
bluesy.
can wait. Yep, that good example.
Ooh.
We about to get to that though, Stage. We about to get to that, man. That's a good, yeah.
So, what his biggest?
What is that an
records?
example of? Let me see.
Heaven
Now,
can
see,
wait.
now, Man in the Mirror.
Yeah.
Liberian Girl.
Oh, stop! Right there. Liberian Girl. Yeah,
It's R&B. I'm trying to see where they
took him. Where did
Where-
they take
Trying
him?
to see where he pop at.
Yeah, I'm trying to see because it's already dominating R&B on this record already.
Exactly.
With every record I just mentioned.
When did they kidnap Michael Jackson's R&B? Or when did they take his R&B card and replace it with a shiny platinum pop?
They took it in 1979 off the wall.
Damn.
According to Google.
According to Google.
Look at Google. Bad is the 7th studio album by American singer-songwriter Michael Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
It was released on August 31st, 1987 on Epic Records.
You showing that
Written-
one on the screen? Share
Maybe
that one.
I'm not.
Share that one if you don't mind.
No,
Yeah, so
I
people
am
can
not
see-
sharing it.
So people can see we're not just spitting random stuff here.
Come on.
Yeah, so they took him when they realized the world could love him.
Yep.
This so good it can't be R&B. This got to be something else.
Yep.
There it goes. Bad is the 7th studio album by American singer-songwriter Michael Jackson. It was released on August 31st, 1987 by
Yeah.
Epic Records.
Yeah.
Written and recorded between 1985 and 1987. Bad was Jackson's third and final collaboration with the producer Quincy Jones. Again, 3 albums in a row with Quincy Jones.
Yep.
Hey. Lord of the Rings trilogy, baby.
Automatically R&B.
Automatically.
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 Quincy Jones.
And I remember specifically as a kid rushing to my Uncle Hardy's house, who was the only one in the family that really had cable for real at the time. Doggone. And watching the premiere of the Bad video as a family. Like, I remember people like shutting down, patting all that, everybody rushing out just to watch this video. I was just a kid then.
Michael Jackson with homies breakdancing with roller skates.
Man, look. Y'all don't understand, man. The phenomenon that was Michael.
He was in the subway in New York talking to Wesley Snipes. Who's that? Yeah, it was Gangsta Mike.
Wesley was punking him too, boy. He was straight.
Or are they saying because of Bad? The song Bad?
Mm-hmm.
But again,
and once again,
my friends that don't know nothing.
mm-hmm.
The way to lock it till you know I'm bad.
Uh-huh. Oh, that second verse. Oh, Papa do.
Hey.
Come on, man.
The scales.
I sing songs just like that too, Tim.
I'm bad, babe.
Yeah.
You're doing wrong. You're doing wrong.
It's too many.
Man.
Is it just me, or does it
Crazy.
look like for Michael Jackson's first 3 albums, the
Mhm.
machine pushed like every single song was like singles. Like I'm talking about Speed Demon. I'm talking about because I had the DVD or not the DVD. I had the tape, right? Where
Mhm.
all these songs was on there.
Well, this was a time where a lot of people on an album they released a lot of singles off the albums.
Right.
uh,
Remember Dirty Diana? Dirty Diana. Okay, Dirty Diana, one of his biggest songs.
mhm.
And
Topic.
it was
Think about Topic
rockish.
though.
But I understand. But that guitar is a thing that
Here
I
we
feel
go.
like they used.
Here we
They
go.
used the
Because it was
guitar.
a guitar.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I felt like when you start getting into electric guitars, they want to snatch the R&B sound or snatch the R&B title away.
But according to Google, wait, it says and more. Let's see what he say. They said they got more genres to add to him.
Yeah.
Yo, he every
Yeah. Look at that.
Okay, these are all.
Yeah, New Jack Swing. Yeah, that works. Yeah.
He giving
Dance-
him too many genres.
dance pop, hard rock,
Pop
soft,
music.
Blow that up. Could you blow that up more, a little more key so you
soft rock, hard
Synth-
rock.
synth
Pause.
pop, hard rock. The only thing they can probably they talking about Dirty Diana. They can't do it. Come on. I wouldn't
No, this is the album. This is Bad, the album.
Oh, they talking about just the album itself.
Bad studio album by Michael Jackson. Bad. It says bad genres.
Uh-huh. Now I would
think
I could
pop
I
music,
can honestly
rock.
say there's probably elements of all this stuff all throughout, but to say these genres exist, it's out
What is pop
album.
rock?
like that's
I don't know. Michael
I
Jackson
thought
apparently.
pop rock was a candy.
Pop rock, hard rock, soft rock,
I thought pop rock
synth,
was a candy.
synth pop,
Pause.
dance pop.
Synth pop is new to me. I don't know.
And
what
then
that
said he's New Jack Swing.
is. New Jack Swing
well,
is accurate.
Did
Come on, definitely.
Teddy Riley was on there?
Oh yeah, definitely.
No, his is Quincy Jones.
They just think, but they talking about in general. I don't think they're talking specifically about
Quincy.
this album. But see how they blur the lines? Because New Jack Swing didn't come along till later on in his career.
Right, because this was what, 1987? Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's interesting how we have rhythm and blues as one category,
yeah, it's
contemporary.
1987.
R&B. You notice how
Written between 1985 and 87. New Jack Swing didn't come until when?
Mm-hmm.
Teddy Riley.
Teddy Riley and
Dangerous.
Keith Sweat.
All right. Keith Sweat, my man.
Keith Sweat was one of the ones that jumped it off, right?
For sure.
Teddy Riley and Keith Sweat.
For sure.
What's the song I'm thinking of? No. What's my man? Rest in peace. Just got paid Friday night.
Oh, Kemp.
Yes.
Huh.
Mr.
Yeah.
Kemp.
And then Keith Sweat had the what's the joint Keith Sweat had? I know he had the
Yep.
like that was the era of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't
There's
stop
none of those.
now.
There's none of those kind of records on this bad album. There's no New Jack Swing.
So, can we all agree? Can we all agree just to throw the genre stuff out of the window? This is not accurate.
No,
As
I
far as
just think
Google
they
goes,
gave
it's
him,
definitely not accurate. Definitely not.
you know, I just think they it bothers me because I feel like if we go to other people's albums, they're gonna be throwing stuff in there that is like not really on the album.
I think it's interesting how they separate R&B up into 3 categories. You got soulful music, you got rhythm and blues, and then you got contemporary R&B, and they make them 3 separate things.
Yeah.
Contemporary R&B.
So,
Which, as you ask me, is a bigger scheme, but it'll keep us confused. about what is and what isn't.
I feel like I feel like those genre names are in place of the marketing part.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
Contemporary R&B. What does that mean?
yeah.
What does that sound like?
We should do another show talking about the genre wars.
It's not gonna make no sense. Nobody's gonna be able to really identify outside of what we know: R&B, hip hop, jazz, reggae,
Rock,
folk, rock,
country,
country.
Calypso.
You know,
uh,
you know.
uh,
EDM music is what? Just
Mhm.
EDM, right?
electronic, sped up. Yeah, EDM is.
Electronic dance
Electronic
music.
dance music.
It's like, yeah,
But we know when we hear it, we know what it sounds like.
Yeah.
and it's funny.
Contemporary R&B, I don't know what that sounds like.
I think it sounds like Usher and Chris Brown, but I'm not sure.
What do they sound like?
Right? You know what I'm saying?
R&B.
R&B.
Oh, so Jermaine Dupri is contemporary R&B. So Usher, so Jermaine Dupri and Brian Michael Cox is contemporary R&B. Got it.
Guess. I guess.
Nobody knows me like I. Contemporary R&B, because Jermaine Dupri and Brian Michael Cox did it.
I guess it all depends on who you ask, right?
It's all bad.
It's all bad.
Yeah.
Because it's not soulful. Or is it? See? You see?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Because it's
Usher
soulful.
not soulful.
Right.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Right.
Now folks is just talking. Now
Well,
it's like, all right, you just
And,
talking.
and
now.
most people on the outside looking in will look at all this, listen to all this, and say, "Okay, that's your opinion. All this stuff is irrelevant. Okay, I get it." But at the end of the day, you can't escape facts.
Yeah,
At
they
the
can
end of the
they
day.
can do that the
And,
opinion thing all
and
day.
it all comes back to what's been proven and what's factual.
I don't think
They-
you can prove.
They can do the that's y'all's opinion. I see y'all's opinion. Okay, well tell me the sound.
And at the end of the day, these artists that are curating and doing this music or whatever, whatever they tell you what it is, that should be what we run with at the end of the day. If they telling you they R&B, regardless of what people want to give them or label them that, just believe them.
Right.
Because 9 times out of 10, the music is going to reflect that exactly who they are.
I kind of want to revisit.
I think it's a
that
hard thing.
topic.
I think it's a hard thing to do.
Yeah, I
I
kind
get
of
it.
want to revisit the topic because I feel like this merges with like, when people be like, up tempo.
Yeah.
Like it still merges with that. Like it
Mhm.
still merges with like, oh, because I can hear somebody saying, "Oh, pop music is like it's just not slow. As long as it's not slow, then
It's pop.
it's pop."
Mhm.
Eh.
Okay. I can't agree with that at all.
Yeah, like
Okay.
hey, young day, you need some loving,
Yeah.
and I
Mhm.
take you there.
Hell, Money Long is going pop as we speak right now. Nobody knows me.
And that's not
like
up tempo.
you at all.
Mm.
Just
Oh,
because
no.
just because people like it don't make it pop.
But I think that's it. I think that's what they try to push. I think that is
That's
the thing that they
funny.
try to say.
Yeah.
I think
That's
that
funny.
is people's point.
You're like,
Although we've got till the end of the
Yeah.
Oh, it's pop.
I don't. So here's the
3/4
thing.
harmony.
Here's the thing, though. Music is a feeling. It's a sound, but it's a sound that makes you feel a certain kind of way. So anytime you talk about feelings, you're gonna get into how people interpret it because everybody might not feel the same way about the same thing. So that's why, again, going back to your point, Key, it is definitely just a way to package it. It's not really a sound; it's a package. How do
For
we
pop.
want
For
to package
pop.
this?
For pop. Not for every other genre.
Okay.
Because like pop, yeah, but R&B, no. Hip hop, no. Reggae, no. Jazz, no.
I
What else?
I want to say
EDM,
that.
no.
I want to say that, but there's like a few glaring examples of things that blend elements of both, and people tend to lean them being one or the other. One of my favorite groups back in the day was Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Okay.
They definitely shout out to Cleveland. I see that's for Timbo. So they was definitely a rap group. Subject matter,
Definitely hip hop.
best, but they kind of sung. They was like the first people who said in their name we are harmonizing, and harmonies were kind of relegated to R&B or other genres
They
of
had
music.
a rap. They had a rap. They had a
Mel-
rap style.
Melodies were not
But you're
something that
hip-hop.
you would put,
But we don't take them out of hip hop. They're hip hop.
but
That's
they
what I'm
the birth, but they the birth, they the kind of the beginning of what we got nowadays, like a Drake. Drake is not one or the other. It depends
Drake is
on
hip hop.
you. I know that.
Yeah.
Well, no, we all know that. He's hip hop.
Everybody
But
don't know that.
And
They're
that's
gonna
what
put him on a hip hop concert bill.
but that's why
When
these
there's
discussions
hip-hop,
are important.
He won't be on. He will not. First of all, you can't even put him on the bill with no other artist. It's always Drake show.
Uh-huh.
That's first, right? But he's hip hop. There's no. You can't pull him out of hip hop.
Okay.
Mhm.
You could say, "Oh, well, he got other kind of songs." Okay,
Okay.
but you're a hip hop artist.
I feel it.
That's
I've
what's
li-
cool.
Hop
That's the thing.
50 year anniversary. They feel like they got to include Drake because he's hip hop.
I've had arguments with people telling me that Drake
What
was
is he doing now?
a singer than some folks.
He's battling. He's battling with another rapper. That's hip hop.
Right. But he's big. He's so popular.
And he
would you
got a bunch
consider
of his
him-
records.
Would
He's
you consider him
hip-hop.
pop? But when you consider him like a pop rapper,
If we're talking about marketing, if we want to say pop is a market,
yeah.
yes. Sound, there is no sound for it. There is no sound for pop.
Mm-mm. Sexy
can't
Red is
identi-
pop right
We
now.
can't identify the sound for pop.
Sexy Red
We
is
can
going pop right now.
identify the sound for R&B and all that right off the bat.
Uh-huh.
But pop, so if Drake's pop and Britney Spears and them was pop, you trying to say they sound alike?
See why these
Ain't no
discussions
way.
are important, people. See why these subject matter is so important.
Ain't no way.
That's how far the lines have been blurred throughout the years. That
So you'll
nobody
put
really
Britney
talks
Spears
about.
and Drake in the same concert.
Uh-huh.
I'm sure someone would. if they're of the same age.
Drop it, give me 50.
Mhm.
Maybe not those records.
Stay smashed.
We going
but will they
back to
approve it?
back.
But
We
will they
going
approve it?
back to back.
You know? Started from the bottom, now we here. Yeah. We here now.
Like I said, I think it's a market. It's a marketing thing.
Yeah.
More than a sound. It's not a sound. It's not an identified sound.
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, can I ask y'all this question before we jump off of that too much? Is there a so let's say we all agree that pop is not a sound. It's not an instrument. It's not a cadence. It's not a sound.
Mhm.
Is there a sales threshold that changes it from being something to something else? If we're talking about that, and also outside of it being a sales threshold, is it like an intention? Because I think certain songs, whether they sell a lot or not, would also be considered pop because they have a pop intention. And we know this. We songwriters, bro. we do records, we say, oh yeah, this is a regular song, and if we do it like this would be the pop version of it. So the intent can also, I think, make it pop. But this is not a fact. This is just a question. All my
No,
rappers, songwriters,
no, because
singers.
pop doesn't have a sound. I identify a sound.
Okay.
We'll say, oh, this is gonna be the pop song. Oh, the song that everybody like. the catchy song. So the catchy song is pop. You know, and it's like that's
I think the song that sounds less
everybody can do
urban. Right. I think a song like, let's say a rapper, right? They got a song that they put out that's super tough, that got a whole lot of urban appeal, things of that nature. And then they do a remix and say, I'm gonna do a pop remix. Just follow me. And they make the song with different kind of instrumentation and have a less urban appeal, and it sounds a certain kind of way. And they're saying, hey, this is going to be a song that we feel like appeals to the majority. Who is the majority? Caucasian folks. I think if you're making songs,
so they got rock elements in it. So they got rock elements in it. They have, you know, it got rock elements in it.
So rock elements. There. So okay, so rock elements make songs
rock. You got rock elements in your song. Yeah, it doesn't make you pop. Okay. Because pop doesn't have a sound. So are you saying that because it has rock elements in it makes it pop?
Talk your talk, Stay Smash. Stay Smash, you got my back. He said it doesn't always have to be rock though. Just because
I don't know what that wait.
He answered my question. He's talking about
always have to be rock though. But it is. Because you know why? Because when you say it has those elements that's not urban, what elements are not urban? We have all the elements.
Yeah, we do.
With our powers combined, I am.
Do the folks like pop? So you talking about country or are you talking about rock?
Mm-hmm.
Neither one of those is pop.
And you know the crazy thing about all of that? All of that stuff originates from African American music.
Well, yeah, we know. We know. But you know.
But I'm just bringing that to a point. Like, hey, it's the funny thing how it's associated with urban. Urban is another word for saying something that's black. But we take
if you say, hey, I'm going to this country.
Okay.
I'm going to this country concert.
Okay.
Who do you think you're gonna see there?
People from Texas.
Yeah, but what culture you gonna see there? The most
people.
There we go.
Which happen to be from Texas.
And if you go into a rock concert, what are the most people you going to see there? That's why they're saying that.
Right.
That's why they're saying that. Those will be considered the non-elements of urban.
Right.
The rock, country. So if they have those elements in their music, they're calling it pop.
Right.
But pop sounds like what?
Songs that have elements of country and rock. See, I'm glad you explained it. Thank you, brother. You broke it down. We found the sound of pop, guys. Congratulations. We found it. We just found it. That's why Michael Jackson is pop.
But we didn't, because Boyz II Men, End of the Road was pop.
I'll believe that. Y'all just talking crazy. I don't know about all that. I don't know about that. Y'all saying that.
We belong together.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
R&B.
Sure. Yeah. But it was because they put the pop stamp on that too.
I know what we're gonna do. I know that I'm gonna hit
Yeah.
the road.
Yep.
Soul,
Yep.
R&B.
Oh my
Yep.
God.
The bass.
Come on, break Jesus in it.
Oh my God.
Popular
R&B,
rap group
gospel,
Boyz II
soul.
Men performs at the.
He said, "I can be pop and hip hop and R&B." What's I can be?
I can be.
I can be. Oh, a stay smashing artist.
Oh, yeah. Got him. Thank you, coach.
Stay smashing artist. Philly Phil. I can be pop and hip hop and R&B. I can't say see that, but see there we go again. Like pop,
Mhm.
hip hop and R&B. Yes, pop.
Yeah.
We
If the
don't
numbers
know.
support it, probably.
We don't with it. Pop. I just
In my opinion,
does
if
it
you
have rock
if you're an
elements? Does
artist,
it have country music elements?
hey, if you're an artist and you from the ground up or whatever, in my opinion, it's not up to you to determine whether you're a pop artist or not. It's up to the public to place that stamp on you. Like so at the beginning, you got to have some basis on which you're trying to tap into or whatever in one of these genres. At the end of the day, and whatever it is you start off, it typically is what people going to identify you as, especially if they caught you from the jump.
You summed that up
So
very well.
anything else outside that, like to label yourself as a pop artist, like early on, that'd be kind of
You summed that up very well.
it'd be kind of crazy. Because we don't give ourselves that pop moniker. The powers that be do that.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any last shout outs to give?
Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat.
Hey.
20, baby. Shout out to the chat. Hey, shout out to the chat. Hey. Shout out all our listeners out there, man. Everybody that tuned in. Shout out Stay Smashing Entertainment. And everybody else that's gonna go back and watch this later, man. It's our 420 episode, man, today.
Right.
Hey, stars just aligned that way.
Come on.
Hey, this has been a real deep, in-depth discussion about Michael Jackson, whether he's R&B or not.
Yeah, these are our thoughts. Tell us, guys.
Hey, this is our R&B nerd talk, y'all.
What do you think?
Yeah.
Yes. Let us know. What about you guys?
Smashing. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to those that consumed some of this pop music. Shout out to those.
He said that
it.
like
he said all of it. You know what I mean? Like
shout out to those who consume this.
Shout out to all the pop artists.
It make it sound like a mill.
Shout out to the pop. Cheers to the pop artists.
For sure.
It gave a real eerie approach. That was funny.
Congratulations.
Shout out.
Yes, sir.
Hey, 100. Kurt, what about you, man? Any more shout outs, man?
Yeah.
That's it, man. Y'all covered it. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the pop artists. Shout out to the R&B artists. And shout out to everybody who just make music that feel good to them.
Yes, indeed.
Already, man. However you get it.
You know?
For real.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, real quick. Shout out 93rd. Shout out Skeets. Shout out everybody that's celebrating 420 today. Shout out Biscuit. Shout out to V-Line. Shout out About Last Night. Shout out everything that's moving in Cleveland tonight, baby. It's going up for 420, y'all. Let's go.
Going down. All right, y'all. With that being said, we out this thing. Peace.